Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and when we last left off, we helped out an underground newspaper in some sort of a public service type of affair, but then again Adam Jensen is also a complicated character, and I can only hope that we learn more about his changes that he underwent between the events of human revolution and the present day. But regardless, I suppose for now we continue and see what we can accomplish today, because I would like to do more than one vision in one episode, you know. But the problem is that plenty of legwork is involved in this title, and we also have plenty of sub-objectives to worry about, and also sneaking takes time and hacking takes even more time because of all the changes, you know. So ultimately it's a pretty involved affair, much more than human revolution in terms of side content, you know, if I'm honest here, frankly. Okay, regardless, we continue today, and we have also reached the final act of the chapter, presumably. But then again, we can hopefully put this main mission on the back burner. Maybe. And I do believe the conspirators we saw in that cutscene, they also were using the same NSN technology to have their meeting indeed. Was Miller a part of them? I'm not quite sure. We didn't see him, certainly. Then again, it's bound to be accurate, of course. Yeah, good old TF-29, but at the moment I think I'm done with this place. It's way too noisy in here, frankly, for starters. Alright, so we're using any given metro station, I think. Yeah, because if we want to head back to the ghetto to take care of some of our side missions, we have to use the metro, naturally. So maybe we talk to Sam, for instance. Is there anything else that is important in downtown, for starters? I think we also saw something of interest in the sewers down there, didn't we? I guess we start with this and see if there's any follow-up or not. The psychiatrist isn't in, so what gives I guess? There's no need to talk to her. And we cannot pick up our prescription of a new pros because the doctor's also not in the office. Yeah, this is way too noisy. I'm sorry, I'm getting mad in here. And shooting range can wait for later. Probably don't need to practice anyhow, I think. Oh, baby, it's debatable, of course.
Did we get anything from the whisper chip?
We got something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Well, we can enlist someone else, maybe? Or are we only a two-man team here trying to take down the Illuminati still? Maybe it would be pretty ambitious, wouldn't you think?
I should have stayed in bed.
Yeah, I could say the same, really, today.
Good luck finding the people who hacked us.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Yeah, maybe manual computer there once in a while, lady, because it's unlocked right now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, okay, so if I do remember, the sewer access was next to the monument station someplace. Yeah, down there through the passage we unlocked incidentally. Monument station should be easy to find, wouldn't you think? I should hope so. Oh, coming to think of it, I think I've changed my opinion about that one back alley we witnessed, because it's right around the corner, it's not too far away from our headquarters, and ideally I don't want to see any additional nasty surprises, you know, when it comes to people snooping around here. So why don't we open these two garages and see what we can find? I think it's a good idea. It's here for a reason, of course. Yeah, okay, well, we could use a reveal thingy here, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, shrouded in mystery, right? And we also learned something about the firewalls which we cannot see in advance. Blocking the closest path, of course, the straightest path as you would think. But not all the time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
What? What do you mean we can't get in here? There's no path to take from there, we have to go all the way around? So that we have made the hacking minigame tons more difficult in this version, and I'm not going to show all the changes onto my liking, frankly. And these are in very short supply, unfortunately so. If you don't know what these data caches are, of course. I have to play by the seat of our pants here, so to speak.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, right?
Trace program initiated.
Oh, finally we found the path door.
Access granted.
Excellent, so let's just see what's in here. Open sesame, please. Oh, evidently that's not ordinary here, I would think. No, it certainly is not so good thing we did come in here. A pistol, I think I take it with EMP ammo. Crafting parts, maybe. What were they working on? Can we actually close the garage doors this time around? Indeed we can, but that's a good idea, wouldn't you think? Yeah, cameras, camcorders. Interesting. Is it a storage room for our faction here, maybe? I'm not sure. Why they were trying to triangulate something, including the recycling bin. Huh. Interesting. Well, it's certainly all about downtown, but I don't see any identifying factors. It's also crafting part. The lens not so much. I don't know. But it's interesting to see, right? Wouldn't you think? I don't think we need a public storage locker in here, but sort of public. At least I've made it public. Yeah, this is a little bit more challenging, as are all hacking minigames in this title, of course. So the closest path is usually not the one leading to salvation, right? Okay, 15 or 30% because of a level 4 security system. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, wasn't so hard after all. That's nice for change.
Access granted.
Yeah, wow. What do we have in here? A booze storage. I guess I take it. And also baseball bat. And whiskey. Yeah, very important. Gibt es in our inventory. And old man's prestige again. Whatever that could be, I'm not sure. Alright. Booze storage. Really? And there's a pocket secretary. I guess they're smuggling whiskey here, maybe. Oh, military hardware. Interesting. So what is it all about? It was smuggling operation, I would think, but still. Oh, okay. I think it's the crime syndicate, right? That's one of the storage lockers we just broke into. Indeed, we did. From the Prague cops. Wow, they are corrupt, apparently, which is also why they keep misplacing evidence. Huh, well, we didn't find anything back here, did we, though? Granted, then we haven't been to the vault just yet. Oh, interesting. Okay, and we acquired an access code, isn't that fantastic? Some credits, a whopping 85. Looks like an entire crate of 10mm pistols. Very interesting. So maybe they were planning the smuggling route or whatever. Could be. Oh, tactical shotgun. Okay, well, we can sell it if we don't want it. But otherwise, I think it's good enough for our inventory. Seems to be slightly... yeah, okay, crafting parts under the table, I guess. Okay, that's nice. So I think it was worth our time here, frankly. Okay, then let's continue with our journey. I would like to check out the restricted area. We saw that there is a sewer somewhere.
It's your turn to buy the coffee.
Všechno vidím.
I guess I could also try that here. Courtesy of our increased mobility. As long as it isn't a one-way affair. Oh, call up intrigued friends. Well, it certainly is a place to hide from the cops, but not much else as it would seem. Yeah, that's certainly way too high for us to jump by any measure. Okay, maybe it's important later on, who knows. No one, yeah, pays any attention to us here doing some parkouring. I guess just our morning exercise.
Papers?
Oh? Yes, of course.
Those are the wrong ones. They don't clear you for this zone.
You're right, sorry. These should be the right ones.
Look up. Okay, you are clear. But be more careful,
Yes,
understand?
thank you.
Yeah, everyone hates augmented people, of course. They're second-class citizens at best. Yeah, the debate, of course, who's coming now? Of course, Pikers alive around the globe.
Nice look. Very red.
Quiet today.
Ridiculous.
All right, Miller, I'm at the metro.
Oh, really?
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Oh, fantastic. So it's illegal times 2. So it means we have to also evade the cops then, I think. Well, hopefully we can avoid it. I want to take care of some of the side missions first, if you don't mind. And I think we already unlocked the door, didn't we? Did we did, but only by accident. Yeah. Some toxic gas in here, not a problem, because you do have the rebriefer augmentation. If I can find the other path, you know. Okay, let's get out of the cloud of gas for now. And then please. Oh, it's a bit hard to find your way sometimes without the smart vision augmentation, which means we are at severe risk of suffocating after all, so would appear. Yeah, this game really has tons of pointless legwork. But hopefully we can find our way around, because there was no way to get up here again. Down there with the toxic gas and nothing what I could see. And there should be another manual cover here someplace, is that? Indeed it is. Well, isn't that fantastic? Oh, okay. Of course, we already learned something about techno. Remember what I said about the gangsters? They're also storing some items back here. I suppose since we're around, we can also check that out, couldn't we? I think we could. Yeah, okay, we don't have a passcode for any of these, I would presume. Probably not. At least this one isn't shrouded, of course, but since we don't know anything about firewalls and we cannot scan for said firewalls, you know, what gives I guess? The hacking minigame certainly is more difficult.
Initiated.
It's completely meaningless. Yeah, 1 of 5 doesn't make any difference in this title. Nothing. Probably was not a firewall in here. Most likely. I would think so at least. Okay, can we get some data caches here on the way? Not really, I would think. But it's worth a try. Knock out 1 security. There was a fucking fireball. Okay, please get this here before they discover us, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, fucking hacking minigames, bad. Okay, so another reason to upgrade our hacking, maybe. What do you think? So, baboos and other stuff back here. Another smuggling operation. Well, isn't that lovely? You can even store all the booze can be do. But we can certainly take some frag grenades and some revolver ammo. If we don't need it, we sell it, ideally. They've only checked out maybe 1 or 2 vendors at most. Yeah, Welsh whiskey. Really all that impressive, frankly. But I'm taking 54 credits and some Old Man's Prestige. Well, I guess it was worth the effort after all. So let's just see what we can do about this keypad. I don't want to do tons of hacking here in this episode, ideally, but sometimes it's a good opportunity because they're just passing by, don't we? And stealing from the organized gang members, I mean, we don't shed a single tear for that. Let me guess, it's probably a firewall right here, I would think. Not that we know, of course.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous. There is a firewall back here guaranteed. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's mighty generous, their game.
Anomaly detected.
50% doesn't make a difference once more. And I will keep complaining about this at least sometimes because the hacking minigame has been changed, certainly, but not for the better. Okay, so another newspaper, maybe some updates. No, also the old stuff because they haven't been progressing with the main story just yet. Okay, data scan software. I also don't like that we have to now, concern ourselves with 2 additional consumables just for the hacking mini game. Okay, what's that? I'm not quite sure, but it's self-powered apparently. Video game console. Okay, so they're smuggling in video game consoles now. Okay, what articles defense here? Some obsolete magazines. Collector's item, some computer monitors, and some surplus servers, I guess. Oh, isn't that fantastic? But that is here in the background. Oh, hello there. I guess we were not supposed to discover this, I would presume. Okay, so there's surplus equipment, they're storing it here. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't expect that, frankly. Oh, Okay, this is a storefront, I suppose, of Techno, and this is their storage locker. Well, given that the clerk is at his desk right now, I don't think we should open this at this moment, wouldn't you think? But I think this will be pretty noisy regardless. Wow, pretty fancy. But I think it will be pretty obvious if the door leads to nowhere, you know, or the stairways for that matter. Okay, that's funny. I think it's all we can pillage from this area, right? Yeah, probably. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, it says the door, of course, back here. Or right on the door. So, can we finally access the area I'm interested in, or are we in a completely different port of the sewers? No, it's the right portion, apparently. Well, that's a delight. I don't think we've been here before, right? I would suppose. Maybe we have. The keypad is open. Was it our work? Maybe not. I'm not so sure. But it is, of course, a restricted area. And we have to investigate that area, I guess. Get the calibrator. I don't think this is what we're talking about, right? So where are we in relation to anything else? I have no idea, frankly. But I see a couple of dudes and I see at least 2 cameras. So what's the point of coming in here then? I think it's the casino, right? Oh, that may be the underground casino, so in which case we're actually in the right place. But I don't think it was a downtown, right? It was not in the slums. What is that place? I guess we can investigate. Huh. Very fancy.
Like I'm always telling you, Mano. People in old country.
Yeah, that must be the underground casino then.
They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely.
Oh. We're walking right for the front door. Good thing, Adam.
Closed. Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
Wow, it's usually good in our
I
business.
found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
Well, we don't know anything about him because I'm just going by my gut feeling with Interpol. Well, we could be straight about this, I think. Simple misunderstanding, right?
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
Well, this facial impression would suggest
The only
otherwise.
thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused.
Well,
Same as I am doing.
so much for Adam the smooth talker, or indeed not the smooth talker.
I do not like dealing with Augs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
Well, this is a bit confrontational, but it's the truth, of course.
A second ago, you were talking about respect. Now you're acting like I'm not even in the room. I'm here because Kolar is the only man in town who can do the repairs I need. That's the truth. Now how about you show me the same courtesy?
Maybe leave out the last part, Adam.
Now he is being honest. Too honest. You talk about respect?
Yeah, it went poorly.
Show none.
Because Adam is not a smooth talker. At least our version isn't.
Mr. Podkoveli would like you to leave now.
Yeah, that went poorly, right? So we have to steal it now.
You're trespassing, metal man.
Yes, fantastic. Oh, that's what I get, right? Because I wasn't even aware that we have this available right now, right in front of us.
Don't bother me.
Yes, of course, as you can see, the restricted area does increase, of course. Okay, good. So now we have to do the hardware because we're not a smooth talker, evidently, but we're a good hacker by all accounts. But then again, maybe we should have read the store CE, but we don't have it because we didn't pick the social enhancement augmentation, of course. Oh, that's a delight. I suppose there are always ways to do it, but of course he will know that we stole it if it's gone now. Okay, well, that's lovely. I don't know anything about him, so I picked the wrong approach apparently times 2. And we were too honest. I suppose telling him that we are with Interpol would have ended very poorly indeed.
Trace program
And there's no grace period, it's like 5 seconds, you know? It's fucking bullshit. I really don't like the new hacking mini game, it's really pretty bad.
access granted.
Yeah, we can only roll 15% chances so often, can we not? Well, once in a while we get it, in one way or another, but of course, you can trace it right back to our friend naturally, and also us now. Yeah, playing with organized crime is always a good idea. I suppose leaving him alive is still a better idea though, although we could go loud here if we wanted to. Yeah, control is a smart thing to do, but it's one thing to consider. Smart vision could be useful because it's the only way we can actually see anything in the dark. So where would this thing be stored? In the back office someplace, I would figure, or maybe on a different level entirely. In which case we have some problems. Maybe I have to cave in and buy the smart vision ability just to see anything in the dark, you know? Maybe it's a necessity.
Check the schedule.
Adam, of course, is a terrible smooth talker. We saw evidence exactly once more. Okay, evidently we need to access the letter somehow. I would assume. Maybe, which leads into an entire different area, of course. Okay, it's actually marked, so it must be upstairs then. Well, isn't that fantastic? Through here, through that door. There is a line of sight obstruction to both angles, so maybe that's worthwhile.
Tunnels could use a coat of paint.
Oh, of course, fucking locked. Of course it is. Well, do we have time to hack it? It depends. I wonder what happens if you just kill all of them, because he's the lieutenant, right? The second in command of this crime family.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I think the game is more interesting if you don't have to worry about the social enhancement augmentation. I think going by our gut feeling is really more in line with what I want to do here.
Tensions.
Of course, we can no longer drag this window around in case you're wondering. It doesn't work any longer. I have to use the arrow keys for this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, beep 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 it goes, unfortunately so.
They should have known better.
Yeah, so should I for that matter, right? Okay, here's the letter. And also in the area we can maybe investigate. If you could see anything, which of course you cannot. I mean, it's organized crime. What happens if we kill all of them? I really wonder, but I'm not here to experiment. It could be funny.
He is a great man. This family, it is because of him.
Of course, but what do you expect? The Diwali family has lost a lot of respect in the last few years.
Ah, what do you know of anything?
They look like scum to me, sirs. Now we have to find it. It's probably in his office, and the office is probably through here. These are 2 bouncers, I guess. Maybe we can also steal some firearms from them. That could be a smart idea.
Make some money.
Make some money, yes. I like the sound of that, because we need of money all the time.
I got more for you to do. I get floorman duty tonight.
Yeah, the bouncers thankfully never move. Nice underground casino they have here, probably a little bit down the damper side. Yeah, must be in his office, and the office is back here then. Okay, what's in the other area though? I would like to find out before we commit to anything here.
Enough.
Toilets, not just toilets, of course, and these are surprisingly clean because they have an underground casino and people expect some cleanliness here. I mean, he's going to notice that we stole this thing, of course, since we just talked about it. But that was the Adam would walk straight for the front door and trigger a cutscene because he's as oblivious as he was in Human Revolution, you know. When it comes to this angle. Oh, some pipes, okay. Thankfully we don't smash the grill because it would be super noisy, I guess. But also we have an exit strategy.
Don't go too far.
Well, of course it needs outside. We don't want to be outside. We need to be inside, of course.
Tunnels could use a coat of paint.
But we can get out here if we want to, or we just kill all the gangsters. What's the worst that can happen? Excellent use of lighting in here. Reminds me a bit of Riddick, frankly.
Видел, тут крыса была. Здоровенная.
We'll watch for it tonight.
Когда-нибудь.
Okay, he comes upstairs sometimes, I see. They're serving some oranges, and I can also see some sort of book here.
How long till we open? I need a break.
It would have been nice if you could have maintained some measure of stealth, you know, instead of walking for the front door, because there was another way Adam would do exactly that. You know, stealing the item, no one would have been any divisor.
Back off already.
Okay, so 2 dudes, we need to knock them out, I think. Maybe. We do have the stun gun, right? Just double checking. Yeah, it's not killed right now.
Rather be on patrol than clean up.
Well, you have your piece of action pretty soon, so don't you worry. So it must be in here someplace, just the general area. Don't know exactly where it is, as you would think. Once we get spotted, we get immediately swamped by all these idiots. Because it will be exactly the same as in the prologue when it comes to overall aggressiveness. I'm pretty certain about this.
Интересно, а если ей позвонить?
Couple of cheapskates in last night.
Yeah, of course, they do support each other. Something I was worried about.
Сраная погода.
Oh, well, pretty oblivious because I would be seeing that. But thankfully, it's just a video game. But we cannot go for him because we cannot cloak and knock people out at the same time. Don't have the energy for that.
This place smells.
Yeah, this place blows. I agree with that.
Видишь там что-нибудь?
Yeah, I don't like the patrols are super tightly paced in this game here as compared to Human Revolution. There's almost no grace period. Has to be perfectly timed at all times, essentially. No exceptions.
Let's make some.
Time thankfully stops if we're doing this, I believe. That's the only reason I'm going for this. So they're writing their own propaganda, right, for the new recruits. Re-educate you on... Sure. Okay. Wow, fantastic. What a poetic speech here, my friend.
Back off already.
How we are going to sneak past them, that remains to be seen because it's evidently another dude in the office, right?
Пойдешь потом в Королеву?
Wonder what those lasers are protecting in the tunnels.
Yeah, but we don't need to worry about the tunnels. What we need to be worrying about is to... Can we get back here, maybe? So, once again, it has to be super perfectly timed. For here, and maybe there's a big exit, who knows? Otherwise, I only see one way into this room, and if we open up with the stun gun, people will notice.
Skulls are driving me crazy.
Yeah, stealthing in this game takes a long time, but as you can see, there's no way we can take out all these goons back here. There's like 10 on the bottom floor at the very least. Probably, we can see them on the minimap, right? Only on the HUD icon back here. And of course, the bouncers will also come over here, right? So 1, 2, 3 on the top level. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 roughly down below. If you had a gas grenade, maybe that would be worth fire, but I don't think this act of aggression would be appreciated. But we can't even knock out this guy because Wow doesn't time to direct the body before the other one looks through here again. I wonder what happens in the back area here behind the billiard table. Maybe we can get there at least. We don't know anything about the rooms, so going in here blindly with no energy to spare, that's going to cause some problems. And if you get discovered, it's game over for Adam immediately.
Hey,
Huh? I wasn't listening.
Back here, that's where we need to be going.
Especially in the wake of the Aug incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation.
One way to catch a rat is to set traps.
Protesting all over the world. And
Так ты согласен с тем, что босс вчера сказал?
Yeah, through here and then around. Maybe that would work. Maybe. It's a big maybe though.
Someone should head to the main tunnel. Huh? I get foreman duty tonight.
They should have known better.
Видел, тут крыса была. Здоровенная. Enough. Уехать бы из этого ебучего города.
Oh no, Adam, what are you doing? No! Adam, you goddamn fucking idiot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Too many cooks burns the meal. Брат, вон там.
Why did you jump over here? Why?
Ничего особенного.
Unbelievable. Why did he do this? I don't understand, frankly. There was no reason to do this. Other than the controls being changed and me not being super familiar with them yet. I didn't want to jump over here. Why, Adam?
Am I dealing tonight?
This place smells.
Yeah, it smells very bad. Also for rats, incidentally. Okay. Adam, you could have eaten it. Why would he jump over the railing like this? I don't understand, frankly. Because they changed the controls, no muscle memory from Deus Ex to Fall and also Human Revolution. And it simply doesn't work the way any longer. It simply doesn't. Okay, if we can knock them out while they're inside the room, maybe the other guys won't notice, but it's a big if.
Wonder what those lasers are protecting in the tunnels.
Боссом шутки плохи тут, да?
Oh, we haven't been there yet, of course. And it takes an eternity or sneaking around, you know. Would be nice if you could maybe have more confidence in going loud here with the bang bangs and the boom booms.
Think I should go? Yeah, вот так нет.
But everything has to be absolutely perfectly timed. There's really no way to get in here. Why not? I can see some areas back here, of course. But I guess they're part of a different room or whatever.
Эй, все, хватит. Enough.
Now if we knock him out, then drag him back here. Maybe that's going to work? Maybe. Well, maybe we try that. And then we have only one guy to worry about in the room. And he should be no problem if the other guy is a goner as well. Maybe that's workable, who knows? Yeah, we can use the stun gun, the other guy over here, outside. And also they said something about the laser grid in the tunnels. But do we know anything about that? I think we already investigated this area pretty thoroughly. And of course there's nothing of the underground casino on the lower levels. So, I'm not quite sure which area they're talking about specifically. And up to this point, we didn't see any laser trip wires. Yeah, the stairs lead up, not down, right? I think. Well, doesn't say here which direction. And we're doing all of this just to get in this stupid room here. Why does it take so long? Because the sun guard is noisy. That's the answer here. And as you can see, all the patrols are tightly paced. Way more than Human Revolution. Everything has to be timed absolutely perfectly.
Okay, do it.
Okay. What? You heard that? How? Adam, please. Oh, we can actually go around here. Okay, maybe I was worrying about nothing.
Let's just get to the end of our shift, rot.
Oh, and now we can punch through if we had the augmentation, of course. Okay then, so fantastic. And how did they hear that? So let me guess, silent takedowns are no longer silent. Most likely, right? Okay, so well, now it's a swarm of angry bees and it still doesn't give us anything because, well, we can punch through here. That's great. That's fantastic. That's great. Okay, another lesson learned. Stealth takedowns are no longer silent. Well, granted I didn't read the tutorial, but still. Of course, they know exactly who's responsible for that because we walked through the front door like an oblivious idiot in cutscenes. So nothing has changed here necessarily. So that makes it even more difficult to do anything about these people if they can hear that. Inventory full, I think it's a combat rifle. Right? Yeah, or yeah, battle rifle, whatever they call it. Maybe turn off the power here and plunge everything into darkness. It could also work, maybe. Okay, they're still searching and apparently no one is coming down. Wasn't that great? Well, is it really worth antagonizing the entire crime syndicate just to get this item? Well, search completion.
Any sign of an intruder?
Has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be
Okay, fantastic. Well, maybe it's one of those lockers.
Keep cool, man. Keep cool.
Yeah, keep cool. That's the idea here, right? Okay, is he coming back now? Oh, maybe he is. Credits were fantastic. Crafting parts, great, I guess. Must be in his drawer then, I would figure. Okay, now is the time to search for here if we can make this happen.
Jensen, you find Fletcher?
Haven't made it to Rosika Station
Ooh,
yet.
fantastic. And a constant bitching as well, of course.
Chang's a former Black Hat, one of the best around. His hack of the transit lines will work.
Good, good, good. That's what I thought.
Nothing.
Good, that's what I meant with this game. Also, this constant bitching here. Search completion. Now we can see it. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Well, if you want a piece of the action that we can be obliging, I also saw that we have to hack the safe here now. Okay, so there's something I really don't like about this game. This constant fucking bitching all the time. If you don't move on with our mission, even though it's a Deus Ex experience. Pretty typical of games of this era. Yeah, it certainly is not Human Revolution. They changed even the core mechanics, even though they look superficially the same on the surface. Okay, can they actually be seen directly? I'm not sure. Also that we have much room to maneuver here. So what do you have on your body? Some painkillers, okay. I could use those right about now. And we also used up most of our bio cells for this endeavor here. Hopefully our lover, boyfriend, admirer, whatever you want to pick here, is appreciative of our efforts. Can we even fail the main mission if we don't, go there right away? Maybe we do. Or maybe our friend is just angry afterwards, could be. But I'm really getting tired of this constant fucking prodding here, you know. Okay, well, we seem to be alone on the top floor for now, which is good. So, level 1, well, then better get going here. Time doesn't stop when we're hacking, by the way. Not that we can see anything outside, of course.
Access granted.
Yeah, we also have to wait for these things here, no? These animations to finish instantly. Yeah, okay, what did we open here? Where's that stupid save of ours? Okay, this one presumably. Okay, so they have it in here. That's the... Yeah, it's on the fort.
Neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
House call, huh?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom?
I don't see anyone else. I think I'm feeling safe enough to do this here. Hacking his personal computer, why not? We antagonized him already.
Access granted.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid.
I mean, quickly here. Oh, okay. Is he coming now? Let's just keep observing. If we also get the practice point for our trouble. Doesn't look like he's coming. That's great. Let's just see about dirt on his computer.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US,
Okay, he's not operating with his consent, I see.
classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks,
Wow, there are plenty of people you could be putting in some boxes, even though we wouldn't be responsible.
despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing.
Also, some want to siphon away some funds here.
To you, live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology.
I do not like this.
Our
The back door's still locked.
massive storage capacity. Flexible
Yeah, he's also paying protection money, even though it didn't work for him very well, right? Oh man, it's a very tense situation. Okay, security. Well, we did learn about some laser grids someplace and also storage, even though we didn't find that area just yet. Yeah, and this is supposed, of course, as a personal reminder, I think. Okay, whatever. Security, hacking too. Casino security hub, I see that.
all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's just absolutely tragic, isn't it? I think it is. Okay.
Where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning.
I don't have many of these, and this is mostly optional.
Have been protesting all over the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So, what do we have connected back here? Cameras. Really? Okay, we can only control cameras right now anyways with this, I guess. Anything else here other than the ever annoying news reports? Some software and some blacklisted people like him and us, I think, maybe. No, not yet, but I think we'll be adding ourselves to the list here. Most likely. Okay, they said something about storage, but we haven't found any storage. And can we make room for that rifle, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, we got what we came here for at least. Do we need a rifle? Maybe we can only carry so many firearms, and our inventory is so full of crap, for instance. Okay, I think we're out of here for now, or try to be. I really care about the safe, you know, could be interesting to steal the money as well. Okay, well, I guess we consider that. Where would the safe even be located, storing on the door?
I am convinced I will not find anything.
Good for you, sirs. Yeah, I'm not sure where the safe is. We'd have to deal with all these gangsters. I think it's something necessary. But we weren't exactly a ghost because Adam, like the idiot that he is in cutscenes, he just announced his presence. But he shouldn't find out our exit strategy, so we just leave through the bathroom. Excuse ourselves then, you know.
Try not to damage the tables.
Yeah, that was the bouncer who showed us the door, of course. There we go. Well, that was interesting. So we did take care of one objective after all. Yeah, okay, laser tripwire. We didn't even see any laser tripwire, so I'm not sure what they were talking about.
My guard up.
I suppose it doesn't hurt to take a good look around still, but we have some time to spare. How many locked off areas can there be in this area? Possibly so. And afterwards we head to the slums, I guess. Oh, toxic gas. Some dead dudes. Why not? Seems like an inviting place.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
And I think we've also maxed out the stealth angle, I believe. But not fortification, which is barely usable as a result here.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
It's probably not a storeroom, I think. Maybe it was a suicide, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, frankly. No, someone was murdered here with the toxic gas. Was it a safe we hacked? I'm not sure. Yeah, and there we enter the restricted area. Oh. Oh, okay. So what's the point of that then? Because you have to deal with the guards anyhow, don't you? But here's an option, you know, it's a Deus Ex title for the most part, so it's appreciated here regardless. But you know, the laser tripwires are oh, interesting. Also, why don't we check this out as well? That shouldn't pose too much of a problem for us. Another here someplace. Yeah, we fit in here, but only just. What? What? We fit in here, but if we access the panel, then we suddenly push our ass out into the laser tripwire. How is it sensible, game? How am I supposed to know this shit? The answer is I cannot. Good thing we just saved here, right? Okay, so where's the override? Probably not right here. Yeah, okay. What? These, of course, yeah, these are not the frag mines. These must be triggered someplace else. And what is that in here? Well, I would like to find out, of course. Apparently, the crime family has nothing to do with that. Would this disable the tripwires? Maybe it does. Yeah, I can move this out of the way, but it leads to the exact same area as before. Palisade Bank, yeah, for the sewers that I see. And some hobos in here. Water, even that seems to be short supply. Oh, Palisade Bank, really? Huh. I recognize that area at least. But it's only leading into general proximity, not straight into the vault or anything else. It would be way too easy naturally. Emergency streets power supply. Oh, just turn on, not off. Okay. Wow, that was unexpected. Secondary functionality also provides protection from EMP, and I think it also means the zappy stuff back here. Yeah, I think we do that. Yeah, it's a passive ability, thankfully, so it should hopefully change its outcome eventually once we generate some health. No. What? Why change this around, game developers? It used to be a separate item, now it isn't, of course. Okay, but obviously it doesn't disable anything. It only enables the electricity supply to appear someplace. For the area we need to hack open, I think, probably. Okay, at least these... Oh, did we actually kill them? No, we didn't, thankfully. Why didn't? That's really strange. Oh, we cannot remove the electricity hazard, of course. Yeah, and of course it goes all the way over here. And the wires continue in which area exactly? For that hole in the wall. Which of course then lead in here, I would figure, because they seem to have an appetite for electricity. Okay, so why do we push our ass out if we want to hack this panel? I also don't understand that, frankly. Yeah, of course. Vidi? I mean, how are we supposed to do this if we cannot disable the laser tripwires, if we push our ass out for no reason whatsoever? Remote hacking, I would figure. Yeah, that's probably the key here. But I have no idea who that could be, but it's not a restricted area. Okay, so we earmark it for later then, I guess, because at the moment it's a death sentence, apparently. Strange design decisions in this game. Very strange indeed. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think for now we're done with the sewers, aren't we? Also the strange design decisions, incidentally. Okay, so let's just see where we need to turn at that quest. Probably at his basement someplace, even though he did say he has a house call right about now. Yeah, I think we just keep it in our inventory as a quest item and do something with that later. I guess we will be returning to Prague eventually. Okay then, so let's return to the crime scene, because otherwise our boss keeps yelling at us, right, doesn't he? Of course he does. So the next tube station is right behind us, as it turns out. So that we can do some shopping right now, can we not? Probably not, right? Yeah, not really. Even though there's a back alley trader here of some type. No, this is Technor. After we stole from them, there's also a shopping opportunity in the security office. Pharmacy. Plenty of opportunities, but for now I think we need to advance the main storyline before our boss gets too angry with us. Not sure we are well equipped for this, but I suppose we can give it a spin. But if the cops were uncooperative, then we have to sneak through here maybe. Doesn't seem very sensible in my eyes, but alrighty. Yeah, back here, right? I think it was the scene of the crime. So we're hacking into the metro system just to gain access, which means it will be a stealth mission, I would figure. But hopefully we're up to the challenge. It's at least the one thing we are sort of specializing in. But we're using that term loosely right now.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
We're here to help, relax, man.
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out. They accused me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial.
Keep your private stuff, you know, private, sir. Right. Focus, come on.
The thing is, I think I found something in there, something big, something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
No promises, and the other guy can hear us, by the way. Give me some intel, please, before we do anything else.
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops, too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan.
I doubt that.
If they don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know. Several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit. And my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
Exosuit. Lovely.
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had
we're not the forensic experts, sir.
I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out. But the fact that they don't want me to see it makes me want to see it even more. I'm sure it's important.
Yes, I give that assessment.
We need that evidence.
Indeed, you do.
Exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol.
Ja, but wir Interpol.
After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, he said.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Yes, especially in this game.
I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Which one? The part with your lady?
Right.
I couldn't care less. Retrieve the evidence. Okay, and this guy was hearing us all along, I would presume. A good thing we're hacking the metro system. How do we get out of here by chance, then? I have no idea. Probably not right for the stairs, I would think. We had already started to clean up the evidence, but also the debris.
Nechci být neslušnej. Možná to tak nevypadá, ale máme
Wow, you're actually working, yes. Okay, well, maybe he doesn't speak English, could be.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way.
What?
The police have the hall locked down.
Is there no way around?
Not unless you're one of them.
Yeah, something fishy is going on back here, evidently. So we're not getting through here, but of course we see some restricted areas, and we also see a man's room. Some other areas we could investigate. Well, it's going to take some time, but of course Adam was fully aware of that already.
I was already late for work. Now I have to walk across town.
We are working here, evidently. I think it's just random snippets, right? No connection to this mission. That's sad. Coca-Cola. Okay. Well, I blew all my practice points on armor because I really thought it would make us immune to electricity, which evidently it doesn't. So what does then, by chance? I'm not sure. I don't think these people would mind.
Anomaly detected.
Well, I guess it's pretty obvious if we take down one security server. No problem, we can get in here regardless. It's an exit strategy. Turning off the power, would it be a good or a bad idea? Who knows? Since electricity can still harm us, evidently. Yeah, I'm really handicapping myself, but not having the smart vision augmentation vibe, because it makes it impossible to see, frankly. Yeah, at least especially in the dark. Well, I'm not quite sure what this panel controls for that matter. So let's not get too hasty here. I don't could turn off power upstairs, maybe. That could upset some people. The wires don't even leave this room, so maybe there's an electricity hazard in here somewhere. Yes, indeed there is. Okay then. Adam, please. There we go. Platforming is known to be buggy and temperamental in this game. Evidently, why is that electricity hazard up here? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
What am I supposed to put in
Then again, it was after the bombing.
explosive device? No fucking kidding.
Well, okay, that's nice and all, but doesn't really get us where we need to be going. Or maybe not. Or maybe it does, actually. As you can find out. Entering restricted area. So we're looking for the tourist office, I think they said. Not the platforms. There must be upstairs somewhere. Okay, and here. Plenty of alarm systems, and they also said something about a kill bot being in the area, an exosuit guy, whatever that is. We haven't seen it before, of course. Your computer. I guess it's a start. Even disabling one or two cameras could make a difference. Okay, they were trying to improve the security system. But it's not the cops themselves, it's the guys running the transit system. Of course, they don't know that the police forces are corrupt in the city, at least not to this extent. So we can't really blame the transit operators. And yes, we're looking at some interesting intelligent footage, like body bags, but I think these are all static. I mean, not dynamic, they are pre-rendered or whatever, I think. Maybe. Yeah, we already read that, so it's outdated. That was actually the problem with the police forces being a little bit too corrupt in the city. Or the crime syndicate having too much sway here. Either house is exactly great. And we painted a big bullseye on our back here as well, didn't we? For seeing the device that he wanted. Have I mentioned before that the physics engine is a little bit buggy in this game? And the weapons locker. What is that? I think it's, yeah, for the stun gun or whatever. We don't have it, of course. Yeah, what else is that here? I'm not sure. But we can drop some items temporarily. Maybe doing some shopping would have been a good idea. Discard means drop it on the ground, I'm hoping, right? Not the ether. So what is that? A combat rifle. And whatever that could be, we don't know. Well, we happen to have some ammo for that thing. So we have the choice between the battle rifle and the old combat rifle. Yeah, we have way too many firearms in our possession right now, evidently. Nothing we need. Also notice that we have to wait for this menu to pop open. Style over substance in this game, it still holds true, doesn't it? And we also need to get rid of some of our crafting items, so why don't we start with this here? So what can we craft for that matter? We have 200 parts, so what is useful? Okay, so we can override some logs if we don't want to play the hacking minigame. I guess it's an option. Tesla we don't need. Mine templates we really don't need, and we certainly don't need Typhoon ammo. But we need to get rid of some, yeah, crafting materials. I guess we try that. And with the rest we make us some... I'm not quite sure, nothing is useful right now. Yeah. It's horrible, frankly. Once again, we have the exact same situation. Okay, then we drop the Reihe for ammo because we don't need it, right? Do we? Okay, pistol ammo. Do we even have some shotgun ammo for starters? But the Reihe for and as well as the shotgun, I do sell for a pretty penny. What is storage? I guess it's the stuff we have. Yeah, what is that? Ah, I think these are DLC pre-order bonuses here. Wow, that's a little bit low, the game. Well, I guess I would try out the revolver at least, because well, we didn't do so in Human Revolution. So we have hyperspace inventory we can access whenever we desire. Oh, that's great. Can we set this to inventory? I don't think so, right? Or to storage, as they say. No, it's only a one-way affair, as you would think. Well, then we keep the shotgun for now, and worry about the rifle later, if at all. Well, if the cop wants to play with us, we knock him out. He's going into the server room, but it's only one guy. Take a look at the security cam footage. What do you think? That seems like a smart idea, actually. And then we check out the ladder and then see how we can get over here. I don't want to play with an exosuit guy, ideally. I don't think there's much room to maneuver up here. I don't think every single cop is corrupt, but most of them seem to be. At least the leadership it is, yeah. That seems pretty likely.
Najdeme ty, co to mají na svědomí.
don't show him your face, Adam. Especially if you're augmented and very recognizable.
Well, this isn't loosening at all.
Oh, hello there. Hopefully you don't mind. It should probably alert some people. Not something I was expecting to see here, frankly. Okay, we don't need the ammo, but the pocket secretary could be useful. Now, of course, we went in the other way, so that's a bit superfluous right now to our needs. I don't think you would mind, but what about the security cam footage? Is it in here somewhere? Oh, I take these though. Okay, so something I was concerned about. Okay then, that's fantastic. I know what an alarm system is, game, thank you very much. Adam, please, no, can't make it happen apparently. Okay then, so, well, fantastic. I was hoping we could access the ladder, of course, which apparently I cannot make it happen in a hurry. So where's the access? Not for here. I tried to punch it, didn't work incidentally. Oh, that's great. So that's what I thought. The civilians actually do react to us knocking out people. That's a new mechanic, of course. Okay, right. Now we can shoot with the EMP ammo if we had any. Now we live and learn as the saying goes. Yeah, threat lost, but the alert is still blasting away. And where's the stupid letter I wanted to access for here? Well, they said EMP bullets do disrupt these alert panels, but of course the alert has already been triggered, so I'm not quite sure that makes any difference, frankly. And once again, we know to the exact percent as to when the search is being called off. That seems stupid, frankly. Okay, that's EMP ammo, right? What do you mean, disregard? Can we reload the firearm maybe with that thing? The moment we have a normal pistol ammo loaded, I believe. So how do we change that? Combine with the pistol? That's an absolutely strange way of reloading a firearm. I suppose it's unnecessary, but you can experiment with that. Well, it doesn't disable the alert, but does override temporarily. Okay, that's all I need to know here, apparently. But I do this before the alert is triggered. Makes sense when you think about it. But ideally, we don't want to kill any cops, though.
Access granted.
Okay, yeah, the hacking minigame is really starting to overstay its welcome already, because they really want us to use the multi-tool very badly, don't they? So is it for here? So what's the problem? Are we not strong enough to punch this open? Because I do believe there's ladder back here somewhere. Right, isn't there? I think we saw that. They can tell me we have to come through the server room here somewhere, even though it's feasible, I guess. Yeah, so okay, well, great. So our presence is now noticed, of course. Because the civilian didn't see the guy going down. Or his legs at least, laying on the ground. Yeah, there is a ladder back here, but how do we get it? Punching through here, that maybe is not going to happen with our baby Adam strength right now. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, it must be through here, but we cannot, right? Yeah, most likely, but we cannot. Maybe we blow it open, but all of our firearms are noisy. So it's ill-advised. Didn't we turn off some cameras, but apparently not the ones we're interested in. That's too bad. Well, that's nice and all, but it still doesn't give us access to the ladder, only the security office. I guess it's a start. Not exactly a good start, but it is one. Yeah, of course they could see us if we do this, but we can close the blinds, I'm thinking. Even though it should be suspicious, but thankfully it's not. Yeah, ticket office. So not even worth hacking or spending any consumables for that matter. At least not in my opinion.
Anomaly detected.
It's just ridiculous, I'm sorry. It's just nothing short of ridiculous.
Access granted.
Happens way too often. These are indeed difficult times. You do spend most of your shift in here. Okay, the washrooms. Well, we know what that is, of course. I'm hoping. To be public information. That's a good snippet there. And we're also leaving the restricted zone by the looks of it. The keycard could be useful in here, wouldn't you think? And it should give us maybe access to some interesting portions. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, they say it's a public area, but I don't trust that. And looking at our energy consumption again is pretty tragic anyhow, wouldn't you think? This is not the bathrooms, I think. Maybe it is. I don't think finding a keycard would be that easy. Good to see that the water supply is still running. Well, we found credits, but didn't find a keycard. Oh, it's probably not in the toilet, I think. Yeah, I'm really just handicapping myself when not having the overlays enabled, do I? I'm fully aware. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, it's not in here evidently. So what gives, I guess. Maybe they have employee washrooms as well, could be.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Well, it's a storeroom, not a washroom. Oh, that's what I thought. Interesting. So our efforts were not in vain, did I see? The miserable responsibility. Are you talking about our line of duty? Well, it did say, right, about the type of decontamination. I think it did. Well, we already know it's an AI system, so why didn't we tell anyone? Isn't that strange? Why do we keep this to ourselves? Or at least tell that the Picos has some dirt on them? I mean, we don't need to disclose it if we don't want to, but still. I mean, we learned plenty of things reading the emails in the Montreal headquarters. Okay, interesting. Well, other people are suspecting something is amiss, and rightfully so. But we didn't come in here to read the newspaper, did we though? Well, maybe we did, I'm not sure. Ah, that's what we are here for then, that's good. Well, that's a quest item should allow us to open the door we just saw. The security wing right before the cops inside. Maybe we can avoid triggering the alert this time around, wouldn't you think? That would be smart. Another vent I see. Maybe. Yeah, the game gives you plenty of options, I like that. Don't make too much noise, Adam, you idiot. Thank you very much. Hopefully it leads up, not down. So we have a ladder we were unable to access. We have the security wing, which is probably highly restricted. And we have the ever trusty vents back here. So are we now on the correct floor? Maybe we start us. Indeed we are. Interesting. So the security level gives us what way exactly. Through here wide and... through here then. And then we haven't made any progress whatsoever by chance. Because we're still gonna get in here wide, I think. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe also find some other pieces of important evidence. But then again, there seem to be too many cops in here. And also a guy in an exoskeleton, I think they said. So it could be difficult to make anything happen. Bookstore, cafe, and back here we have the former tourist office. And the main hall, of course, we saw being blown to submarines. And I have no idea how we can access the ladder. Maybe we are not strong enough to punch for there. Could be. Yeah, stairs leading up, so we have to cross the main hallway then, I think. Maybe?
Quiet patrol's a good patrol.
Well, it's quiet for now, I agree with that, sir. Officer.
All clear.
Could be part of the text investigation?
We don't want to go up, and then we want to go around, if that's feasible. That's what I thought. Well, it's hard to see without the smart vision ability, of course, as you would think. It's a bit hard to see, and there's the ever annoying alert panels. Yes, we can shoot them with EMP pistol and more before they trigger it, but then again... I'm wondering if it's not a good idea to knock out some of these cops here in the darkness. Maybe. Because we have to sneak our way across the entire hallway, evidently. And we should take advantage of the situation where the patrols are not as tightly paced for a change. It doesn't happen very often.
Continuing the search. Over.
But it would also give away our presence, but this has already happened. So why bother with that?
Can't see anything. Quiet patrol's a good patrol.
Wow, especially once you go to sleep here, lady. Shooting up the cops just feels wrong, to be honest. I don't think I can pull it off anyhow. Then again, as a reminder, it's no longer silent. If the cops are too close together, they do hear that. Pocket secretary, I think we should investigate that. Don't care about the rifle. Well, also no longer important because we already hacked in there.
No sign of anything.
Yeah, see, they're already aware of me, unsurprisingly. Or someone, some type of intruder. Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile idea. Just to be on the safe side in case we trigger the alert again. Ideally, I don't want this to happen. Nothing of interest on him, as you would think. And maybe 2 bullets out of his rifle or whatever. You know how it goes around here. So which area is a better idea? I'm not sure. Also, I did see that. Another pocket secretary on the ground. Yeah, we already learned it, didn't we? So it seems a little redundant here, frankly. I don't think we can disable shootout lights in this game, unlike Critic. Too bad. Yeah, don't get seen. All lines of sight are calculated dynamically, and I think I prefer this angle because it's a little bit darker. And that should give us access to the main lobby finally, and also tell us how many people are back here. The answer is quite a few. I think we deactivated 2 cameras someplace, but evidently not in the security wing because the civilian triggered a set camera. I don't think we can proceed all the way to the bombing site, even though it could be interesting, because they've been tampering with evidence, of course. Yeah, I think we just try to get straight to our objective somehow and somewhere. I don't see the guy with the exoskeleton. Yeah, 2 people. And... is there a gap in here? Maybe there is. Yeah, plenty of body bags, including that lady we weren't able to save, I think. Yeah, energy is pathetic. Nothing short of pathetic. Don't mind if we do. Inventory full, of course. Well, what else? Yeah, what did we leave out? I think it was the MP ammo. So maybe it gives us a full magazine. 10 rounds, maybe. Yeah, they have a combat gear on. That's not an average riot guard. Well, I think dropping items may not be inaudible in this game. So, oh, okay, well, I guess MP grenades could be kind of useful right now, wouldn't you think? So we put it in hotkey number 6 as a precautionary measure. Yeah, these are Spec Ops guys, or SWAT, you know, in Prague, whatever they call it. Yeah, what's the guy doing over here? No idea.
Control, waiting for orders.
Yeah, I have no idea what the guy over there is doing. Guess we'll have to find out the hard way. Yeah, barely, but thankfully not quite.
Control, waiting for orders.
Yeah, we're messing with a crime scene, but so have they, right? Yeah, nothing unusual going on here, officer. Absolutely nothing, as a matter of fact. And never mind the fact that we still have to get out of here through the subway access. Well, he shouldn't be too much of a hurdle. Depends, of course, on how we can get in here. Let me guess, theoretically we could punch through there if we had the augmentation, which of course we don't possess. Well, we don't know until we check this, right? Of course. Maybe there's some time to read the magazine, since we're here at all. Yeah, they have to type everything perfectly in this game, as it would appear. Under Human Revolution. Yeah, case in point, if he goes down, he sees that it's on for 4 get idea. It never ends, essentially. Now, sneaking around him, that's going to be difficult, but I do believe the walls should already be weakened, right? I think. Maybe. Yeah, the uniform is uncomfortable, I see. So, we are now back here, and there is an event, surprisingly, which was sealed beforehand, but since the explosion occurred, it's now unlocked, which is nice. Well, I guess it could be a good way to proceed then, better than through the main hall, I guess.
Control, waiting for orders.
You do that, sir. VD, well, we're in the area, so to speak, but it leads all the way across the main hall. That cannot be right. Well, apparently it is. Well, since we're here, we check it out. I don't think there's any risk involved, even though climbing through a ventilation duct would be pretty noisy, especially with our metal legs.
Moving from current position.
I mean, look at how many people are in here. On the main hall. And this is the... Ah, interesting. This was the... Yeah, the site of the bombing, I suppose. Okay, is that a good idea? Because it's the middle of the main hall, right underneath the... Yeah... Ground zero, so to speak.
Seems to have quieted down.
So what's the point of using this ventilation duct then, I wonder? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, there's something in the way then, I see. I'm not quite sure why we would be going into the main hall then, presumably. I mean, the bombing site investigation is interesting, but unless we knock out all the cops, that's not going to happen. I'm very intrigued, don't get me wrong. But if it's a crime investigation, they're probably pretty upset about our involvement. And they point out so helpfully that these people should kill. Yeah, no joy to be found there, I think. So this is only one way then for us. Yeah, of course it is. It's a scissor lift leading to some place. Well, it would be pretty obvious if the scissor lift were to spring into action finally, right? For some mysterious reason. But maybe it could be a good way out, who knows? Yeah, that's the guy with the exosuit, so they don't make it easy on us, do they though? I think the scissor lift going into action will probably be pretty suspicious. And we don't want this right now. Yeah, we need to get in here, and there will be even more people. So what does it accomplish for us if we were to activate the scissor lift? Are they attracting people in this direction? Yes, I also know we can throw items about to distract people, but then again, ideally, we don't want to make our presence known yet again. Especially in the main hall. Yeah, so people are no longer augmented, but they now have exosuits. It does serve the same purpose. Without permanent modifications to your body. Yeah, then it walks in the middle and it walks down below or something like this. So there should be an opportunity to sneak in here at least. If we time it properly. At least I don't see anyone in the former tourist office. Okay, if you go on top, where do we end up? I have no idea. Maybe the map can tell us? Or the map cannot tell us. Through here would figure right for exit strategy. Maybe. Yeah, stealthing around this game takes a long time, I'm sorry. That's why I mix it up with shooting Encos and Human Revolution, but I don't want to shoot up the cops, you know. Difficult enough already. Our relationship with the state police. Even though we should be on the same side, ideally, but we aren't evidently. Okay, we made it in here, which is good. No one is home, which is even better. And we managed to preserve all of our energy films as well, which is also fantastic. Hopefully it was worth the trouble here. The things we're doing for TF29. Let's not accidentally trigger any alarms, shall we though? At least there's a decent line of sight obstruction. I don't think we need that Adam, but thanks for the reminder. Yeah, there was a tourist office. I don't think we find pieces of evidence right here. Nothing, huh? Well, that's what I thought. Or at least nothing of use to us here other than rubbish. Hefekrocken. Well, I want that, but maybe not. Evidence. Don't touch, of course. Don't interfere. We have some passports. Island. Russia, of course. And it seems like a Czech passport, maybe. Yeah, this one, for instance. Evidence like a hot dog. Okay. Can you hide explosives in a hot dog? Maybe you could.
Smiley,
this thing then, I think, right?
Yeah?
Okay.
Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
So that's what I thought. We now have to sneak our way out of here again. Oh, this is going to be a cakewalk, I think. Okay, then. Claiming jurisdiction, they say. And we get a practice point for our trouble. At least it's well earned in this case. Yes, well, of course they know we were here or that someone was here. And only in Augmented a guy could pull this off, they would figure this out, I guess. Yeah, street access is blocked, I think. So we have to get back to the subway station. I'm not sure the scissor lift would accomplish anything for us. But I guess since we're here, this would be very, very suspicious. Never mind the fact we couldn't even use it because we need to be stealthed, right? Huh. What would this accomplish for us? I don't know. Nothing, right? I think. We cannot use this as cover in case you're wondering. Oh. This maybe. But it doesn't seem like a searchable container, frankly. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth our time. I thought it was funny to investigate. Yeah, this thing is operating by itself, right? I think it's strange. It really should attract some attention. But thankfully it doesn't. Yeah, so there could be something else of interest, but as you saw, there are like millions of people on the main floor. I don't think it's anything we could tackle right now. And the scissor lift angle is a little bit strange, frankly. Oh, what? Of course, yeah, we pick out of cover, we do this. But good thing there is some darkness in here.
Hlavně v klidu.
Well, at least we accomplished our main objective. Can I complain about this? Can we not? Yeah, this is the camera we turned off, I believe. Yeah, probably. Well, it did help a little bit. Do you really think this is a public area? Well, it says it is, but I don't think so. Now, good riddance. I think we're out of here now. Back to TF-29, which I believe this is the closest subway station to. Well, so they made use of our talents after all. To Jensen things, as they called it.
Jensen, looks like we have a new lead in the case. It's gonna put you inside Gollum City.
Oh. The Og Ghetto. What did we get?
In telecam footage from the attack. Cheng was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
So I shouldn't tell her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give Ozen 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's done.
Yes, sir. Before you yell at me again, of course. I guess it will be when we leave the hub area for the first time, by the sounds of it. I would figure as much. Well, whatever, we will take care of some of our side quests before we move out of here. I think it's acceptable. I'm not quite sure about Golem City, frankly. Don't have any recollections about this, but the cops have not identified our involvement just yet. That's something. Of course, there will be new side quests once we return from Golem City. Or follow-ups for that matter. Since we can't even turn in some of our quest items right now. Hello again. Enjoying a smoke once more, I see.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Davni district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore.
It's a level 5 keypad, incidentally. Really? Okay then, but not in this recording session, of course. Yeah, so they give you plenty of things to do, way more than Human Revolution, incidentally. Just to make sure you never get bored.
Adam Jensen.
It's a modern way of designing your games, of course. So, I think we start with the forensics lab. I think it was on the far side of the hallway. And we also check our office, incidentally. Our computer, for that matter, if I can remember where it was. I think it was on the second level. Well, needing a break there, sir, I see.
Smiley was going on about hexagen. I don't know what he was talking about.
Neither do I. I'm not a forensic technician.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Dubai.
And?
Every mystery team corpse I've checked so far has been totally clean. Like, he never existed. Whoever these people are, they're damn good.
Well, well, well. Here we go.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, video? I guess. Not that I really care, but okay.
How did you get started here exactly?
Miller came to me in prison. Helping him set up a cybercrimes unit was my way out.
That's a pretty good deal.
Sure, if you're looking to exchange one set of impenetrable walls for another. At least in prison, I didn't owe anyone anything. Here, yeah, I don't know. They do a good job of reminding me that I have a lot to be grateful for.
You saying they hired you because they knew you wouldn't ask questions?
No, no. Maybe. Look, I do ask questions. A lot of questions. Just not always out loud.
It's a pretty good course of action.
Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
Yeah, don't just blindly accept everything with a nod. Think about your actions and your orders. Especially if you're working for an organization like this one here.
It is Jensen.
Maybe some new email. Still shooting competition, but we can do that before we leave Prague for the first time. It's maybe an option.
I'm scheduled to return from the dead.
Yeah, I've been here for quite some time actually.
Why would somebody be reading our...
Yeah, Becky, yeah. This is my idea. Seems like a likable character, actually.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he
We
go?
did. It's all secret between the two of us.
Didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh.
But we're not all two people, I guess.
They had it coming.
So
we
what's on the scan?
didn't kill anyone.
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What?
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open.
So they're accusing us of murder,
now,
even
I
if
don't
we
know
didn't.
about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for
Wait, all
any
it is
caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Yeah, well, thanks, sir.
Take it easy.
You should take it easy, man, not us. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I'm looking at back here. I don't have the slightest clue, as a matter of fact.
Adam, good to see you.
Yes, hello there. We just talked here like 10 seconds ago. Of course, also a trope of modern video games. All the characters have to have this bar there all the time when you're passing by. Very annoying, as with many things in this game compared to Human Revolution. Okay, but overall it's still a pretty good experience, if somewhat compromised if I do this myself.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the
Interesting. Okay, so what else in the pipeline? Yeah, but obviously this needs to be done here. It's a mandatory session apparently, because of paperwork. But first things first, we talk to Mr. Seraph, I guess. And we also have to return to the ghetto anyhow for both of these other quests, I believe. But regardless, it's something we do for next episode, because it was a long recording session and we got more than one mission done, if we were to believe this, right? For now, I think I'm done for today. And as usual, I thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time.